everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna do my story time. I'm gonna do my story time about my labor and delivery, and like talking about all the C-section and all that. But first I am gonna start of how it all began, like how it happened. So yeah. So how did this happen? How did it start? And it was November the 23rd when I started feeling, I guess, contractions. It's been a while. Like, there were a couple of days that I've been feeling it. I've been going to the hospital and they've been sending me back home because I wasn't ready. I wasn't dilating enough. I had to be dilating like 4 centimeters so I could stay in the hospital, but nothing happened, so I was always sent back home. And then the 23rd, I couldn't take it. I still felt the same contractions. They felt like cramping. Like, that's the same. That's one of the example I'll give you. It felt like cramping, like period cramps. But yeah, the whole night I've been feeling it, and then the morning I've been feeling it. We were going to eat. We bought some food for my sister, and my dad was actually the one who insisted of going to the hospital. I didn't want to go because I'm like, I don't know if this is just false labor or what it is, you know. But we ended up going because my father insisted so much to go, and that's good that he did. So we went. They checked me on the emergency room for, I guess, for pregnant women, and so yeah. So they checked me if I was dilating. I wasn't dilating yet, and I was like supposed to be due already, so it was so weird. I wasn't dilating so much. I still was like in 2 centimeters or something, I don't know. And then this other doctor came to check if the baby had water, because I was having contractions, because they did saw contractions going on, and they were like, I guess, not that far apart, because I've been counting them. So yeah, so they checked the baby if he had fluid. Still, that's water inside. And then when they checked the sonogram, he was running out of water in the, well, you know, in the placenta, I guess that's what you call it. I think that's how it is. But yeah, like in the place there are, he was losing water, so he needed to come out already. So that day, in November 23rd, I got induced. And yeah, I vlogged a little bit, but not that much. That time I called my husband when I found out I was getting induced, and he was on his way there. They sent me, when they told me that, they sent me straight to another room, to, I guess, a delivery room, to keep me there. And they give me some, they put something around my belly, I guess, to, I guess, measure the contractions and all that. They made, I guess, they put some needles on me to get, I guess, so I guess I can break, my water can break, so I could get more. It's just this liquid, I don't know how you call it, but it's something that, I guess, prevents you, causes delivery fast. So that was happening. I've been feeling contractions, feeling pain. It was really painful. I mean, not painful, like, oh my gosh, you know. But I've been feeling like pain that I had to move. I stretched. I was like, oh my gosh, and like that. And then they had to put this oxygen on me because supposedly I wasn't breathing the way that I should be breathing. And then they've been checking if I've been dilating. The baby hasn't been dilating, even though I've been having contractions. And then I want to see, let's see. And then in the end, oh yeah, in the end, I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, you know what, why am I gonna suffer through the pain? I'm just gonna get Epidural, because I told you guys in one of my pregnancy updates I'm getting Epidural. So I got it. It did not hurt, guys. For me, that's my, like, that's how I felt. It did not hurt at all. There was a nurse in front of me. I had to go like that, you know, like, so they could get my bag. I was just like this. They stick the needle in my bag. It did not hurt at all. I didn't feel it at all, like nothing. It actually took the pain away, guys. I felt so good. I was calm. I was feeling good. The epidural really worked for me. I don't know if it works for other people, but it did work for me. And yeah, and then out of nowhere, hours passed or minutes passed. I heard these little popping sounds like under. I heard a little pop like that, and then I felt wet. So yeah, I know it's TMI, but I was like trying to see, like, you know, if I felt my water broke. So I called the nurse. I was like, okay, hello, I think my water just broke barely right now. They came, they checked. I wasn't that open. I mean, I wasn't dying that much, but my water did broke. So yeah, so they were waiting for the baby to come. They said, okay, we're gonna give you a little bit more minutes. If the baby does not come in this much and this long, then we have to we have to take that baby out already and do a C-section. I didn't want it. But yeah, we've been hoping that maybe he'll be coming. Like, I'll be dying for I guess, so I could start pushing. But time passed. They checked me again. Nothing happened. The baby, instead of the baby coming out, and when the contractions happen, he will go, like, when the contraction happens, he will go out and then come back up. Like, he doesn't want to come out. He just comes back up. I don't know why. But yeah, so they saw that nothing was working. They told me, you know what, we have to get this baby out, so we have to do a C-section on you. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel scared. I was literally shaking, guys. I was nervous because I never felt I mean, that's scary, knowing that they're gonna cut your belly. So it's scary to me. I was nervous. I was shaking of coldness. I was just shaking of fear. But yeah, so we went to the operation room. It was just me and my husband that went. They put this cover in front of me so I won't see nothing. And they also put they put a lot of, I guess, anesthesia, and I don't know how you call it. They numb my legs, like the belly, under, like my belly and below, everything. My legs were falling off the table. I mean, not the table, but the bed, the operation bed. And I couldn't lift them. Like, they were like this, and I was trying so hard. It felt so bad, guys. I felt ugly. Like, I felt like, oh my gosh, so hard. You want to, but you can't, you know? You know the feeling? I mean, I don't know if you know the feeling, but you know what I'm saying? I tried to. I was saying to the doctor, okay, sir, my legs are falling. I tried to get them up. And I think he thought that I was saying that they were asleep. And he was like, yeah, don't worry, they're asleep. And I'm like, no, my legs are falling off. I can't bring them back up. So the doctor had to be the one to bring my legs back up in the bed. Oh my god, guys, it was so weird. I was felt weird. That numbness felt so weird. But the good thing, I did not feel nothing. You don't feel nothing getting the C-section. It's just like, I don't know. I actually don't remember feeling anything, really. I was just there waiting for the moment for them to take out my baby, to get my baby out. And then, I don't know where they get my baby out. And then my husband saw, I guess, my baby. He started crying a little bit when he saw my baby. And then he started crying, my baby started crying. And I was like, oh my god, he's out already. So I was happy that he was out already. They cleaned him up. I saw when they were cleaning him up. They cleaned him up. And I guess when they cleaned him up a little bit, they put him with me so I could meet my baby for the first time. And I saw him open his eyes. He just started crying, so adorable. And I was happy to see him. I was really happy. So he came out safe. Everything passed. They took my husband and my baby out. So I guess my baby can meet my mom, and you know, his grandmas and aunts. That's my sister. My husband left. My baby left. And I was just there. They still had to stitch me up, like, you know, like, get me ready to take me to a room already. So it did took a while for them to finish. I was like, oh, please just finish. I was getting tired, guys. I was getting frustrated. I wanted it to be over. Well, yeah, so they took me to a room, and I still did not feel nothing. My legs were still numb, a little numbed, but I felt rested already when they took me out of there. When I checked the clock, it was like 2:02 in the morning when they were done. Like, everything was done. So it lasted hours. And it was a success, I guess. It was so, and it was beautiful because when my baby came out, all the doctors screamed, "Happy birthday, baby," because it was, you know, his birthday. So yeah, and they were like this, and they were saying that it was a success, so it was good. They were all happy when everything was done, you know, because it is dangerous. It is dangerous, I guess. The labor is dangerous, guys, no matter what you have. But yeah, so they took me to a room, and then later on they let my mom, my dad, everybody come, and then they brought my baby to sleep with me there. So they let me keep my baby. When my mom had, because my mom had a C-section as well, when she had us, they couldn't have the babies, I guess because of the pain, I don't know, but yeah, they couldn't have the babies there. But for me, they did let my baby there with me. My husband stayed with me, and then later on at night they just left. Yeah, they left, and I kept my baby the whole night, and we were waiting for a room for me. But we got a room the next day because somebody else, another patient, got my room. So we had to wait for another room, and it took us like the next day to get a room. But yeah, but then we went to actual room for visitations and all that. And then I guess the anesthesia was taken off and everything. I did not feel a lot of pain. It wasn't, I still don't remember that much, that pain, but it wasn't that painful. It wasn't the bed. It was a little painful getting up and all that because they opened me, you know. So yeah, my baby's here. I think he's gonna wake up already. So it was a little hard for me to get my baby to give him breast milk. I did give him breast milk because I guess they forced me to do it. The doctors wanted me to do it because it's good for the baby. So I guess I did it. So yeah. And then I guess I got my room. I felt relaxed there. When I got up, I couldn't get up, guys, because it was painful. The C-section and the anesthesia was off. It was painful. I was on pills. I was in antibiotics as well, and my baby also wasn't on. I think that's how you call it, but something, because while I was in labor, well, while I was, yeah, when the baby was still not here, I didn't mention this. I was getting a fever already, and because I was getting a fever, I gave my baby a fever, so that happened. So we were both with antibiotics, and it was really bad. I felt sad, like, you know. They had to poke him a lot of times because he had a little bit of fever. So that happened. And so yeah. And they poked him too to get blood samples and all that. They poked me a lot too. Oh my god, it was so I hate it. I think I had it right here, or I think no, right here. It was right here. It didn't hurt that much that I thought it was gonna hurt, but it did end up swelling, so they had to change it to another hand. So I was like, oh, poked. So yeah, I hope my baby's awake. Oh yeah, so yeah. Then later on, I guess time passed. My mom, my dad, my parents always visit me. My aunts visited me. I felt happy. I felt tired. I mean, because of the pills I was taking, the pain pills. I was not acting myself. I was like just falling asleep every minute. I was just like going like that and going like that. Right, baby? So yeah, I was like, you know, I wasn't responding like I usually am. I respond to. So yeah, but it's because of the pills. They're really tough. And then there was one. And then there's a time that I needed to start getting up from the bed because I need to start walking. So I can, I guess, because I have to, you know, I have to start walking because of the pain, because of the C-section. And my mom, my dad were there. They helped me get up the bed. And guys, I feel so sad talking about it right now because I can still remember about the pain when I got up. Like, I don't want to scare you guys, whoever, you know, who's pregnant right now and thinking about C-section, you know. But getting up the bed it was a big challenge for me. It was so painful. Like, I literally screamed of pain. And it was so painful. Like, every time when I needed to get up, I just felt so much fear because it was so painful. Like, literally, I wanted to cry. My mom, my dad saw like the pain that I was going through, but I needed to get up so I could get used of it, so I could go home fast. But it was really painful, guys. I'm actually really grateful I have my mom and dad there, that they helped me get up and help me walk it off, you know, walk the pain off. And I'm grateful that my husband stayed there all day, every day, all night, helping me with the baby, helping me breastfeed him. So yeah, because I couldn't do it, I couldn't get up because it is painful, guys. It is painful. Stop hugging the cobija, baby. But yeah, I really don't want nobody ever to get a C-section. And my C-section was under the belly. It was like that. It wasn't like this. My mom had it like this. So just imagine the whole belly like half. Oh my god, no. Oh. It's okay, Papa. So yeah, so it was painful. Even grabbing him when he pushed my belly, it hurt a little bit. But I mean, mine was better because it was like this, and I had pressure on the womb, so it was actually better. And I don't know, I really don't want nobody who is pregnant having a C-section. No, it's okay. Okay, like I was saying. So, I forgot how long I've been in the hospital. But yeah, so I walked. It was painful. I couldn't take it, but I had to do it. I have to do it because I had to get out of there soon. But then, I guess. And then we went back home. I forgot what day we got home. I didn't feel myself, guys. I will tell you the truth. I did not feel myself. I was thinking that maybe I was getting depressed because I don't know, I forgot postpartum. I don't know how you say it. Okay, like I was saying, the day that I got back home, I didn't feel myself. I felt sad. I felt emotional. I mean, they say it's normal feeling emotional when you have your baby, but I felt like I was scared that I was gonna get I forgot how you say it, postpartum depression. I don't know how you say it, but it's depression when you deliver your baby. And because I did feel depressed, I felt crying. I actually cried a couple of times, but it wasn't because of the baby. I know it wasn't him because when I saw him, he makes me happy. I just love him, you know. So I know it was not the baby. And then I found out why it was. What was it? I think it was because I got the C-section. Since the first day I got home, I did not want to see my C-section. I didn't want to see the scar. I just hated it. Maybe because of the pain. It was so painful that I just got so depressed because of it. But I had to go through it. I had to take care of my baby. There was times that I just had to carry him. I have him in this. That's why I have this little thing. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like a little thing for him to sleep on. He sleeps next to me because of same thing. I couldn't get up so fast because of the scar and all that. The times that and even as well, I forgot about this. When I was in the hospital, I couldn't take a bath by myself. My mom actually helped me take a bath, That's how that's how bad it was, guys. I don't know if other people will be the same, but that's what I'm saying. I'm thankful that I have my mom, my father, you know, that, you know, I have my mother to help me take a bath, you know, like just like put my on, like, it's TMI, but put my underwear on because I couldn't get down. I couldn't, you know, it was painful to do it. It was painful even to be standing. So yeah, but I was thankful that she helped me. She helped me clean up. So yeah, and then there was sometimes I had to go to the clinic for his appointment, and it was like barely 2 days before, like 2 days after my birth. So even the doctor had said to me that I'm a strong woman for walking this early and being out this early because of the C-section. Because when you're walking, it actually feels like you're scared that it's gonna open, that your scar is gonna open. That's how it feels. That's how bad it feels. Like, I just don't want nobody to feel this way. But it happened, you know, and now I'm just happy. I feel better, guys. I still feel pain. The pain's still there, you know, it's still there. I feel it. Sometimes it is painful. Sometimes it's, I don't know. I saw it already. I don't see a scar at all, so I don't know if I'm gonna it's gonna leave a scar. But yeah, I can walk better now. I can move better. Everything's better for me now than the first days. It's not that painful no more. I still get pain. When you laugh, you can't laugh. When you get a C-section, you can't laugh. You can't cough. You cannot sneeze because it does hurt when you do that. So yeah, you can't carry stuff. I had to be at home 2 weeks at least. Like I couldn't drive for 2 weeks. I couldn't carry nothing for 2 weeks. So it was like boring being in the house, just stuck in here and with the pain and I don't know. And there was like a week that I had to be alone because my mom got sick and she went to the hospital. So I had to do everything by myself. I had to take care of my baby by myself. I had to take it back by myself with the pain and everything. But you know, I went through it. Yeah, and a lot of people say that I am so strong. I mean, there's a lot of women out there that actually think if you got a C-section, I don't know. I just feel like you are a strong person. You're a strong woman. It doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter if you had a delivery a normal labor or a C-section or whatever. You are a strong woman, you know. Because my mom says that she had comments that women that have a C-section are not actually moms just because they don't feel the pain of labor. I'm like, oh ma'am, okay, no, that's not true. You do feel contractions, you do feel pain, and just imagine with a C-section, you feel, oh sorry, okay, here you go. With a C-section, the pain still stays there, you know? It's not the same as the labor, a normal one. You can still feel the pain, it's still there. So yeah, even though, it doesn't matter how you had the baby, whoever you are, you had a labor, a normal labor or a C-section, you are strong. We are strong for having a baby, for carrying a human being inside of us for 9 months, like, you know. And ever since I got the C-section, I feel more grateful for my mom. I feel more like, I guess more, I love her, you know, like, oh my god, I love her, but like, I feel more like, I feel more love for her because she had a C-section that was up and down, and she didn't have us. She mentioned that she had to go walk all the way to some place, to some room with her C-section, walking all by herself to see us, my little sister and myself. And doesn't imagine that pain, but she's strong. I just like, I don't know, you just, when you get a baby, when you have a baby, when you go through labor or whatever, you have more. Okay, so the baby is sleeping already. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, so I guess since my delivery, I feel more grateful for my mom. I feel more like, I I don't know how to say it, but you know what I mean, like, you just feel more grateful. And yeah, and the baby, he doesn't cry that much. He actually only cries when he needs a diaper change, or when he is hungry, or when he's just simply bored and he wants you to carry him. That's the only times he actually cries. He is a baby that stays awake, or just awake. He would just stay like this and move around like his hands and just like make little goo 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 sounds, you know what I mean? But he won't cry, you know, he's not annoying, so that's actually good. But yeah, and he's big already. He's already 1 month old. 1 month and maybe I think 2 weeks, I'm not sure. I think 2 weeks or 1 week, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, that's what happened during my, see the sound that he makes, and he's sleeping right now. So I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to say. I guess that's it. That's all my experience that I had. Like when I walk, when the first days when I walk in the store, when I had to go to the store, I actually felt really bad. Like my belly felt heavy. Like not heavy, but it felt like I felt, because you do feel scared. Like I guess it will open. I felt scared that it could open, even though I don't think that's possible. But I would be scared that it will open. I will hold my stomach because it makes me feel better. And then later on, I started getting this thing called a faja. I don't know how you say it, but it's like you put it on so you could, I guess, so you can have a figure in your belly again. So I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna put a picture so you can understand what I'm trying to say. That actually helps, guys. Like if you have a C-section, that helps a lot. Or like not to feel a lot of pain, because it helped me a lot. And I already told the doctor if I could use it. She said yes, that it's like I could use the one that is not like, it doesn't like, use stuff that you can, that won't touch your C-section, something that does not, like, you have to use underwear that does not touch it, the faja that won't touch it, and you're okay, you know. But yeah, and I guess that is it, guys. I don't have anything else to say. That was my experience of my delivery, and I'm getting my C-section. So yeah, so I guess that's it, guys, for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button down below, and also click on the bell so you will get notified whenever I upload a video. And remember, if you have not yet done it, subscribe so you can become part of the wolf pack. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!